Hey guys, Mark here. I got to spend some time today with your favorite father-daughter duo, Chip and McKenzie Ellis. Just some of the nicest, most humble, kindest people that I've ever met and become friends with over the years. If you've been around this channel for any length of time, we did an interview with them a few years back. It was super well received. Everybody likes to hear what they have to say. So they just show us the updates that they made to the nice Allison drag of theirs, talk about the upcoming season, their plans, and that sort of thing. So watch along and enjoy. All right, guys, so I'm here with Chip and McKenzie Ellis, and they're just going to kind of go over their beautiful Allison drag boat and describe some of the changes that they made for this coming season. And so, McKenzie, what you got going on here? I know you guys had made some changes. Obviously, I see a color change, I see a clamp change, but maybe you can just describe some of the upgrades.
Well, we pretty much changed our entire setup, honestly. We did a lot of, Dad can go into more specifics on motor work per se, but
he probably doesn't want to share those points.
Well,
I don't really blame him.
whatever he wants to share. Yeah. But yeah, we pretty much changed everything. All of it's new. Basically a whole new setup, steering, clamp, things like that.
See some custom airbrushing and stuff up front. We'll go up there and focus on that a little bit. So you're racing 1400 again, same class, right?
Yep, same class.
Yep. And what's your plans for the season? You're going to try and run the full soda series. Are you doing any other races or?
No, we've usually just done the soda. We have had a couple others that we were doing in the past, but they've kind of went away from.
Yeah, it's hard, right? It's hard to get to them all. There's so much. You guys have so much on your plate. You're all so busy, so.
Yeah, and usually most of them are pretty far away, so we try to keep it,
Yeah, for sure.
under 10 hours if
for sure
possible, but.
Yeah, and I know you've been quite a threat in this class, and we've all seen it. Your driving skills are coming along real good, and I know you dabbled in Pro Mod a little bit there last year. And how was the difference? Like, explain maybe to the viewers the difference between, and how the boat feels between, say, Pro Mod and 1400. Like, is it a whole different animal? Or?
Yes,
I bet it is.
When you're taking 200 pounds out to be 1250, well, really it would be only, because we're 1350 right now.
Yeah.
But to be 1250, you don't think that 100-pound difference is a lot, but when you're out there, it feels completely different.
It just comes to life faster, for sure.
Yes. It definitely feels like it's kicking a lot more, all the way down the track.
Yeah. Awesome.
And that kind of stuff. So.
Oh, that's cool. And Chip, there you can. What are your thoughts on the new clamp there? I see you changed up the clamp and you went with some Mercury colors there. Was that just to change it up a little bit, or what's your thoughts?
Well, we were out in the shop talking one evening, and I said, "What do you think about doing this thing in Mercury back in black?" And she said, "Well, let's do it." So you know, it's easy enough for us to do the work ourselves. We do pretty much everything ourselves, other than our machine work. We have Kenny Anthony at Black Magic Racing does all that for us. So to paint it, is easy. I just send it over to my buddy, get it sandblasted, and then we just paint it there at the shop. And man, the new that new Powers Performance Engineering clamp, it's a work of art. And yesterday was the first day we really got to put it through its paces. And man, I know you were out here yesterday, and it was really, really rough, and the boat was rock solid in the water.
Yeah, looked good.
The steering geometry is perfect with the wing plates and the pulley setup he made. And we switched over to a lot of Brendan's stuff lately. We went with his A49 ECU, and that when we did that in conjunction with the Ames, that's when our program really came alive last year. I mean, I was trying not to buy that stuff because, in the long run, we want to run the max ECU, which we put a lot of time into wiring and getting everything dialed in for that. But being a one-man band at the shop and
trying to find the time to test
as busy we are, it's hard enough just to keep the thing running.
Yeah.
Much less doing a lot of R&D. So
For sure, yeah. No, I agree. I was one of the first ones to race with the Powers ECU, and you know, I remember in the beginning there were some doubters that said it wasn't going to work, and we were super successful. And a lot of guys have gone on to be super successful. And not only that, just the dock mannerisms, the start mannerisms, everything about it is just top notch. So
Yeah,
no, that's super cool. And then I know you guys got a lot of help with this package. Or if you guys want to maybe shout out to who's helping you along through the season there, if you want.
Man, I mean, really, we got a lot of people behind us, and it's we're very fortunate in that we have Denso spark plugs is a big deal to us. My next biggest deal, and I already mentioned him, would be Kenny Anthony and
yeah,
Ryan
great.
Jett at Black Magic. Man, they do so much for us.
Yeah.
And then one of my favorite people on the whole planet is Ronnie Gilbert. So, you know, his propellers. I mean, he don't mind beating on propellers for Kenzie to give her exactly what we need for those water conditions. So if you guys need propellers, man, see Ronnie, because he will work with you and make your stuff fly. Yeah. We're running Featherlight batteries, the best battery on the market.
Yeah.
We run their 24-volt setup with a step-down module, so our boat basically runs everything off of one 24-volt battery. They're awesome. You can run. We ran through, how many boats was in Jasper? 20-something boat field, and the battery dropped a couple tenths of a volt through there, and it's a small 7-pound battery.
Yeah.
Man, it's just Dean Pink at Wizard Pistons has been great to us, and obviously Power Performance, and then man, just everybody who's on the side of this boat right here. Oh, the other one is Worldwide Bearings.
Yes.
If you guys are running these 2-stroke Mercury outboards, Dave Confortier at Worldwide Bearings is making the bearings for these things now, and man, they last forever. I mean, like we went to I called Dave. I was like, hey, I need some bearings for the boat. We've been running them for 2 years. He said, are they still running free? I said, they're perfect. He said, keep running them.
Yeah.
You know, because the ceramic balls are so much harder than the steel.
Sure.
And they're so much more round and perfect. So that's a great option. And my driver.
One of the best in the game, eh?
She gets it done, man.
Absolutely, she does. She always got her game face on there, too.
You have to. I mean, being a girl in this, especially in this sport, because it's all older men, and you just have to be more tough. Like, you have to try 3 times harder.
Yeah.
And that's in any field. I mean, even as a welding instructor, you have to work 3 times harder than that.
Yeah, for sure. No, I get that. And as you guys know, my daughter's she's in the automotive marketing, and she's in the, not in the technical side of it, but still, and she experiences a bit of that too. You know, she seems to have to prove herself harder and harder, and I think it just drives her to work harder, which I think is great. So, no, you guys are doing a great job, and I appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to go over your program, and we're going to sort of scan down the boat here and show some of the sponsors off, and then good luck tomorrow.
Sure.
Thanks.
Look at it.
The last person that we got to thank is Kenzie's mom, Kathy.
Oh yeah.
Because she's the one that makes all this happen for us.
Sure, she does.
Man, she's the backbone of our program.
Yeah, I bet she is, eh? Oh, that's awesome. It's always a pleasure chatting with you guys. So
thank you,
thanks, you guys.
Appreciate it, buddy.